and you're banking on the fact that the market is likely not going to want to take this swing low, right? But all of this price action, I wouldn't want to be against this price action. But I'm just saying, this, at least if you're going to try to form a trade, make sure that your risk to reward targets are always really big targets, right? And then you have to be able to use the right PD arrays as well to make sure that you have the right stop losses. Because a lot of you guys get lost up in there thinking that, these little order blocks right here is going to hold up. You may see the price bounce up one time after hitting this little, right? You may see the price bounce up right here after hitting these two order blocks. But it's going to always look to take liquidity, right? It's going to always look to take liquidity, you guys. So always remember that. But, if you really focus on like your risk to reward, regardless of what happened, you will be able to manage your prop firm account, right? So based on the idea that I just told you guys, we know that the market wants to seek liquidity. We know that London session is going to have a small range, right? So where is the liquidity at now? The equal highs up here, right? We got all of these equal highs up there. That's where the liquidity is going to be at. Market is starting to have some trouble. If we go back to the 1 minute chart, because now we're on the 2 minute chart, that would have been pretty much that London session right there for me, man. It's 419. So I'm going to go look at some other charts. Oh, look, well, we would have been stopped out again right there. So if you would have made the 1 to 3 on that first trade, and then if you would have kept trading, you would have gave back, maybe another 200. So that's why you got to be done. No matter what trade session you're trading, if you can get a good win on your first idea, take it and just walk away. Do not try to get too fancy in the market. Let's see what we can look at. I guess the market said we sweeping all of this liquidity, right? Now let's see, since we was wrong, let's see if we finally got the full sweep of liquidity. Let's see what's going to happen right here. Are we going to start the reverse or are we going to continue? Me personally, once I would have looked at that 5 minute chart, breakaway gap, I can't trust taking a buy, right? So very small range right here. This is like what, 40, 50, 60 point range, something like that. I don't know. I want to look at the cost of some other things. Uranium, man, how do you buy uranium? I want to go buy some uranium. I think I want to buy some. Wait, is this gasoline? I'm trying to find uranium. Oh man, I thought uranium was cheap, y'all. For a second, I almost lost it. I'm like, $1 for uranium? I'm about to buy 1 million of these. Uranium is almost 7,000. My gosh, this chart is breaking out so aggressively. This chart on a monthly time frame, it is gone. 10x right there. Yeah, uranium looking like it's ready to double up. That's the monthly time frame. Let's go to the weekly. Yeah, this chart is crazy. The weekly, I want to see something like this. Well, it's too expensive for me anyways. I don't got uranium type of money, but let's see what copper is doing. I'm so glad we got out of Zcash. I'm so glad we got out of Zcash, man. But we got in at 50. We got in at 50 and rolled it up all the way to 700. We got out at pretty much like 650. So we took it from $50 to 650. And then we held all through the dip, and then we sold the rest of our position when it was like at 480. So we had a pretty good average, somewhere around like 500 was our average, mid 500. So we got a good 10x on our money. But me, I don't trust anything. I'm not holding forever. I need to take the profits. Plus, on a 1 week time frame, we can see that there's on a 1 week time frame, we can see that this right here, little order block, we know we want to go into that order block. So that means price is going to want to at least go to $240 for Zcash. So that is a really significant pullback for me. I don't really want to sit through all of that. But shout out to Zcash because, we made some good money on Zcash. Compound, we're looking at COMP USDT. That's the chart we're looking at right now, right? So y'all know I got some compound on my ledger that I did not sell. right? So we're looking at the 1 month time frame on compound. It's been holding up on this level really nicely. I think this level may come from like the 6 month time frame. Let's see. I don't know where this level is coming from. I wish, and this is why you have to always label out your boxes. Oh, never mind. I found it, you guys. So this is the monthly wick. So I need to label this. Okay, so this is the monthly wick that I labeled out. So far, price is holding up, but you know, looking like it's getting really weak right there. I would measure this wick out, and the last line of defenses for compound would be to measure out this wick, and we need to see the midpoint or this quarter level hold up, but it's not looking good for compound right now.